Yo, welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing an anime that I will call refreshing and empty. It really does create conflicting feelings, as it made me feel empty but refreshed at the same time, and gave me a kick up the bum when I really needed it. And for that I can only thank this anime. The anime is called Welcome to the NHK. A quick disclaimer before I start. This review isn't going to have any spoilers in it, and it's only going to be a short review. It's not going to be an in-depth analysis. I think a lot of videos have already done, a lot of people have already done videos like that, and they really do the series justice. I can create an in-depth analysis if people would like that in the future, but I'm just going to stick to a nice short review for my first ever video. So, what is this anime actually about? This anime follows our protagonist Sato, a 22-year-old hikikomori, which for those of you who aren't familiar with the term, is a person who shuts themselves off from the world and will just sit at home all day for months or even years. Fortunately for us, our protagonist doesn't just sit at home all day, as that would make for a very boring anime. Our main girl Misaki and my personal favourite character Yamazaki does not let this happen. In fact, my boy Yamazaki even goes as far as making a gal game with Sato, which is comical to say the least. The thing I really love about this show especially is just how good the character development is. It portrays all the characters' struggles, not just our protagonist Sato's struggles, really well and in relatable ways. It's not just like in other animes where we flick a switch and one day the problem is all gone. It's a very progressive roller coaster ride with big bumps, twists and turns. Nothing is ever simple, and you will get that impression from this anime. So why should you actually watch this anime? I think this anime is so unique. Unlike other anime, it doesn't glorify the shitting culture. The anime shows Sato's stress and victim-like mindset, where he blames the NHK, otherwise known as the Nihon Hikikomori Kyokai. Basically, ironically, he does what loads of us do in our everyday lives. I know some of us will not want to put our hands up and say we have this mindset, but a lot of people nowadays do. It shows us how comical but pitiful blaming everything on anybody else can actually be. I really think you should watch this show because it also tackles problems such as drug abuse, suicide, self-worth, abuse, and pushes the narrative that even at your worst, you can still come back and make your life a better one. It also pushes the narrative that you should live for someone else, even if your life isn't going the way you want it to go. There's still loved ones here for you and still people who care for you, so you can live for them if you're not currently living for yourself. I don't want to touch on this too much because I don't want to spoil it, but the relationship between Misaki and Sato is one I find rather fascinating. I will note, if you're going to watch the anime only and not read the manga, then the reason I find it fascinating personally isn't as obvious. I think others who have consumed both will know what I mean. And for that, if I'm going to give this show a rating out of 10, I don't think you'll be surprised that I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Because I wouldn't be doing this review if I thought it was a bad anime for my first ever review. But I do wish they incorporated bits from the manga more and made the series slightly longer. I think they could have portrayed Sato and Misaki's relationship a bit more like the manga, and that would have made it a bit more interesting. Other than that, you're nitpicking if you don't think this is an 8.5 or, well, at least an 8 out of 10. It's just so unique, and I think it's a must-watch anime. I just want to say, if you enjoyed my video, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment, maybe suggesting an anime for me to watch or review next. Other than that, thank you for watching this video all the way through, and I will see you again next time.